I want to know, like, what defines value, right? Okay, let's go over how we think, right? When we're sad, we try to make ourselves happy. Something you do when you get the big sad, right? That is what you need to know to, like, kind of understand things. I'm going on, like, the fundamentals and kind of, like, what I kind of understand about sadness. I think that sadness is kind of like this thing that you can't quite describe. Sadness is manufactured. Sadness is manufactured. Sadness is manufactured. Manufacturers cause sadness. At this point, we don't even know, like, what's the purpose, right? And I actually understand something, and I kind of get it. There is a thing that's, like, when we're uncomfortable or we're sad, we kind of go towards our comforts, right? And that could be, like, fucking television, fucking eating. To define intelligence, right? I think emotional intelligence is one of those big ones. It's a result not of society. You can't blame society. It's just the people that actually fucking help each other. I'm talking about the fucking people that own society. Like, imagine the triangle, right? The triangle, you have all these fucking people that are actually fucking on top. Like, they don't view us as people, but at the same time, they like our suffering. Because, you know, like, otherwise, wouldn't they just have a robot go together like some sort of mesh, right? Like, I do have this, like, fundamental ideology behind that everything's connected, but not, you can find connections to everything. Not that it's, like, literally, like, oh, you know, you see people, like, actually, like, I've seen some pretty bad fights in high school. I've been in some bad fights. If you actually just fucking sit down and be like, hey, we're both people, we're both sad, and that usually fighting comes from sadness, right? It's unacceptance of the current life that you have, or the steps that you should take to get out of whatever situation again, unless they do it again. And guess what? It's like a balloon. It's like a balloon. Whenever you have, like, a overwhelming experience and you can never go back, you can never go back. Overdoses, shit like that, you know. Okay, sadness is manufactured. Sadness is manufactured via drugs, right? You have your sugars, your stuff, and we'll just get right into it. When you have the food industry, food industry, and I mean it, isolation, even, like, smoking meth, like, the whatever the heck, when people get real sad, their brain immediately says, I better flee, I better run, do something fun. Society, right? Society is a bunch of people. When you say society, you're excluding the actual people for each other, but guess what? A society has to function. Without work, we would be bored. Without work, we wouldn't play, because there would be nobody to make the toys that we play. You know, think about it, like, there's a net, kind of like everybody works for something. What you do kind of helps other people in that way too, right? When you have people that, like, say, okay, the food industry, and I'm like, okay, I'm listening. The food industry causes cancer. Why? The medical industry. Why does the medical industry want us to have problems and die? Social media. Why would social media be linked to this? Because Hollywood. But Hollywood is what? Entertainment? Entertainment? I think that it literally is people that are actually using social media, you know, to give people psychological disabilities. People are addicted to the web. People are addicted to people make things. The food industry is putting, like, let me go to the first part. Food industry is putting sugar and salt and everything, making us wired to think. Anywhere below 100K, buying it. Addiction is addictive. When you're sad, you get to your addiction. What is your fixation, right? What is something you do when you get nervous? Like, I want you to actually think about what I'm saying. Next time you get fucking sad, what is the next thing you do? Something that's, like, inevitable or even uncertain. Uncertain is the best one, right? If it's something that's like, oh, you're gonna die one day, that's something to be stressful about. But if it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna do that, no, I don't know if I'm ever gonna have the amount of money, Fuck you. Fuck you. You don't want that money. Because the billionaires are fucking miserable too. Like, they have to beat up a fucking person to fucking go, I feel happy now. For a minute. Time to sacrifice Satan. Like, this is literally, like, that's literally how the end game is. Excuse me. I don't want to be fucking happy. But my happiness, right? My intelligence, right? When you say that, who is intelligent, who is dumb, right? You basically allow labels, right? Like I said, social media describes these labels. Everybody's being subscribed to labels. What do you relate with, right? You're not seeing shit. You can see shit about, like, your hometown and, like, where you're from. But what else is